All right, here we go. Learn Bhangra is live. Sorry we had a little trouble, everyone. We were trying to get the original stream from YouTube to work correctly. So we had to create the separate live video. Technology issues. It's okay. We're here. We're ready to do Bhangra. Um, so thank you again, everyone, for joining. Today, I'm going to do things a little differently, not a choreography, but just want to show some fun folk steps that typically are done with props, done with kunde, which is a long stick cane, like a cane you walk with. But I here, because of my restrictions of ceiling height, I cannot use a kunda. So I'm going to use some other instruments, show you guys as well what it would look like. If you have, for example, a stick, a broom, something that you can use in your area, wherever you are, in your home, in your office, wherever you might be, if you can use that as a prop just to try the step, that will be really good. If you have a kunda, if you have a chimta, if you have a kato, any folk Bhangra instrument, even better. But if you don't, that's okay. Try to have just something like maybe a 2 foot, 3 foot stick will be great. Something you can hold, very simple, so you can get the idea of what it's like to do Bhangra with some of the props. And these steps I'm going to do, some of them are very old, unique. You don't see them nowadays, so it'll be fun. It'll be different, and just a handful of steps for everyone to learn. Okay. In the meantime, so I'm going to make sure everything is good. Hopefully, you can hear me. Okay, and please stretch out. So if you need to get your body loose, let me just angle my camera a little bit better. Sorry about that. There we go. Get a little loose, stretch it out. Make sure no one's going to get hurt. We want to be nice and loose as we're doing this. You can type anything in the comments if you have any questions, if you have anything you want to ask about Bhangra, ask in the comments, and I will gladly take a look as we're going along to go through. Okay. So again, for those of you who are just joining, today we're going to do with Bhangra props. Kunde are like sticks. They're like canes. So we're going to use some kunde steps, but because of the ceiling, I cannot use my kunda. So I'm going to use a chimta instead, and I also use kato instead. I have the instruments behind me, so you can see what they look like. I'm just going to do a few steps with them. If you have if you have a kunda, chimta, kato, you can use it as well while we're doing this. If you don't, that's okay. Just try to bring your own prop, any kind of stick, anything you can hold simply against you that's maybe 1 foot, 2 foot, more than 1 foot, about 2, 3 foot long will be really good for you to be able to practice the step. Okay. My name's Lavesh. I'm with Learn Bhangra. Let's go ahead and start our fun class. This is going to be, again, mainly kunde steps that we're going to do with music. So, beginning our choreography. Beginning our steps, not our choreography, to start this off. Okay, cool. So here we go. The very, very first step I wanted to go through with everyone. This is an old step. You do not see this step anymore nowadays. In fact, some of you younger Bhangra dancers who haven't been dancing for very long don't even know the step. They probably have never even seen the step before. But it's an old type of kunde chal. So when you play the chal beat, the basic kunda chal beat, this is one of the steps you used to see more in the 1980s, 1980s, 90s. You used to see this type of kunda chal step. Today, it's very, very rare. I haven't seen it in a long time. Maybe some people still do it, but it's a very, very nice, beautiful step. I like it a lot. So I wanted to give the chance for you to show it. From my side, I haven't practiced the step much at all either. I know the basic technique, but it's a really nice step that my coach, Parol Paji from PAU, Agriculture University in Ludhiana, he's my coach. He used to do this in his routines, and he showed it to me once, and I fell in love. I just love the way the step looks. So I'm going to do my best to show it to you guys and give you those different flavors and technique of how you make that step look really, really good. Because you can do it very simple, or you can do it a little bit more advanced. So first things first, what you want to do, you're going to position your feet with your left foot forward, pointing towards the audience, and the right foot pointing the other way. So I'm going to show you side view. You'll be like this, okay? You want to have a bend in your knees, and you're nice and wide and low. Back is straight like in all Bhangra. Chest is open, chin is up. I'll show you more as I'm facing towards the camera, but this is the side view from the side. Right foot perpendicular, left foot forward. Okay? So now we've got our basic posture. And what we're going to do with our left foot is each time the beat counts, we're going to go and one. So we're going to bring our foot in. Depending on how hard the child beat is, you can put full foot, or you can also use your heel. Different style. I prefer full foot with this one. Right? So I prefer going one, and then you're going to turn two. And when I turn, my body is now in 45. So I went from side profile straight to 45. Then I come back straight and 45, right? When you do this step, you want it to look very clear that you're going out into starting, out into starting. And you bring your foot closer in. So you're not as wide as when we started. You're going to bring it in a little bit more. That's going to allow the movement to look big. You go out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. That's the slow way I'm showing you. Okay? Very good. Let's try just the legs. Right now, we'll put our hands on our waist. Keep it simple. No props. You don't have to have a kunda chimta, anything like that. But we want to make sure we have the legs correctly. Okay? So first thing, starting with legs. 5, 6. Remember, we're going straight, then to the left, then straight, then to the left. 2 beats. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Repeating. 5, 6. And in the smiles, and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 again and 1, 2, good, 1, 2, 1 more. All right, let's try. I'm going to show you the side view. Now, when you do this step, if you have space, you can move. It looks really nice if you move forward with each one. So I go, right? I'm sliding my right foot each time. So I'm going to show you a side view this time, and I'm going to look towards the wall. You can see what my body is going to look like from the side. Try it with me. If you have some space, you can move as well. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. So those are our basic leg part of it. Hopefully that that will give you an idea of what that step looks like. Okay. So now let's take our upper body and let's add in our shoulders, and then we'll add in our prop, whether you use chimta, kunda, stick, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right? For now, we'll just add in our upper body so you can see what that looks like. So 2 things. 1, we have our shoulders. 2, we have our head. Let's focus on shoulders first. So with the Bhangra steps, what we're going to do is we're going to count and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Our basic Bhangra shoulder count. And 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Right? Mainly all our Bhangra steps utilize the shoulder. So it's a little one, big one, small drop, big drop, small drop, big drop, just like that. All right, so we've got our nice setup, wide posture. And now, for now, keep your hands up a little bit. So it allows, if you do this, it's a little harder to move your shoulders. Just keep your hands loose. You can keep them right here. Hold them in front of your stomach for now. Keep them like this. And work on just adding in the shoulders. Okay? The other thing we're going to do with our head, and this is what makes a really good Bhangra dancer, how they can keep their head sharp. The first thing is you want to look 1, 2, and then sharp move. 3, 4. So again, these are 2 beats. I'm going to count and 1 and 2, not 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. So I'm going to go and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. I'm very sharply looking straight, and then I completely change my direction in the 45-degree angle. Then I come straight again, then I change the 45, right? If you do it really nice and sharp like that, you're going to show a whole different flavor because you're giving the energy towards the audience, then you're looking away from the audience. And every time you do this one, you really want to have your chin up. It's a very confident, proud step. It's a really nice step. Then you put it all together. That's where you want to have your chin up. For now, keep our hands here. And we're going to look and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Just like that. Okay? Very good. Hopefully that gave you most of the information of what that step looks like. Now, this is where if you have a prop, grab it. Kunda, chimta, anything, stick, doesn't matter. I'm going to grab a chimta. to give you an idea of what it looks like. Again, I cannot use kunde because of my ceiling; they're too high, or they're too long, so they'll hit my ceiling. So I'm going to show you with the chimta. If you have a kunda, I'm going to show you that form first, and then I'll do it with chimta. It's a little different where you hold it, but the same technique is going to apply. It's not a big deal. Okay, so this is my chimta right here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the bottom part like this, and I'm going to keep my chimta out. Now, if you have a kunda or a stick, what you want to do is put it against you on your right shoulder. Take your hands, doesn't matter which hand over which hand, and instead of holding close to you, hold out, about a 45-degree angle out. So here's my side posture. Okay, just like that. There's a bend in your arm. See how I have my bend here? That allows me to have this nice posture, focusing on the kunda. Kunda is 45 degrees out like this. And all you're doing is holding it here with your shoulders shaking. I would do that with the chimta, but the chimta will cut me up. It'll rip up my shirt. That's why I'm going to hold it differently with the chimta. Typically, chimta you're going to hold out, right? I'm going to hold it out like this. Okay? So I'm going to hold it out in front of me. If you have a stick or a kunda, you hold it against you. If you have a chimta, do what I'm doing. Okay? Just like that. And all we're doing now is everything else we did. Head motion straight, head motion to the side, shoulders, feet, all moving together. Let's try that one time without the music, without the bodli. We're just going to try this technique together one time. This old style kunda chal step. All right. On my count. Ready? Big smiles. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Again. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Very good. All right, let's see for a second if there's any questions about that particular step. How's everyone feeling? Anything I can help answer some questions on? Ask away, and then we'll try this one with music, with a bodli. There's a nice live bodli that I came across, so we'll try it on that one. Let's see, any comments? If you don't have any questions, type where you're here from. Say, I am from USA, India, wherever. Let's see where everyone is coming in from. Let's see. Okay. All right, good. Looks like we don't have too many questions. One question is, girls execute the step the same? Yes, no different between girls and guys Bhangra, right? Bhangra is one way. So yes, you want the females or males to both execute with the same technique, same posture. It's a very powerful step. And as we know, many of you may know, Bhangra did start as an all-male dance. So many of the technique you will see will look masculine, especially since this is a very old step, hasn't changed, hasn't been done over a long time. You won't see many variations of it nowadays. So this is typically the way this step is done. Okay. Question: how do you protect your knees? Let's see. All right, good. That's where Paji is from, my coach. So if you don't have the chimta, that's okay. You can take any stick, hold it against you. That's what I was saying. So how do you protect your knees? This one shouldn't be too difficult on your knees. All you're doing is bending. You'll feel a little weight here, but you're not doing back K. You're not doing up downs. You're not doing back or anything like that. So your knees should not be affected by this one so much. You should not feel that much pressure. More, it's going to be from your heel, from your foot coming down. That's going to be a little bit harder on your body. That's going to be the tougher thing. So this one, I would say you don't need to worry too much about your knees. I know somebody was asking, repeat. I will repeat it. Let's try with the bodli this time. Okay, so we'll try with the bodli. Here we go. All right, starting it up. Okay, you ready? can move it side to side as well, but the noise is really loud, so I'm trying to hold it. You can hear the music a little better. That's the idea. One time, I'll show you how to do it with kunde as well. You're just with kunda, you're just holding against you. That's all you're doing. Okay. So let's try it one more time. I won't use chimta this time. I'll just pretend like I'm holding. Actually, I'll hold the kato, for example. Okay. Make it simple. So let's try it again. Ready? So this is just the kato. I'll show you how to hold it. You will never do this step with kato. You'll do it with the kunda, but I'm just going to show you for practice sake. Let's try. On my count, here we go. Very, very good. Hopefully, you guys got that step. You were able to try it. Even if you don't have a prop, you can still understand how to do it. Good job. Well done. Well done. Hopefully, that was good repeating. One thing you can do also is nakre in the step. So different types of expressions. In this one, big Bhangra smile always. You can also add your eyebrows, right? That's why I did a few of them. Dun, 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 and look side. You can add this. Adds a little bit of flavor to the step. Adds a little bit more spice, you can say, to the step. Okay? Very, very good. Let's try it. So, any more Bhangra related questions about this step? Anything like that? This is what we call kunda chal. It's an old kunda chal, old one. I don't know if it has specific name than that. I don't think it does. So you can call this just kunde chal or something like that. That's basically the name of it. It's a chal step you do with kunde. Okay, very, very good. Anji, Punjabi checkal kara koi nahi. We have a mixed audience, tak karke main English mein samjhauga, but Punjabi, I'll mix Punjabi, Hindi. मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश में सिखाऊंगा, ठीक है? हिंदी और इंग्लिश में मिक्स करके. Okay, very good. So let's try this next step. Okay, तो हम ये next step try करेंगे. इसको कहते हैं actually मुझे पता नहीं है step का नाम, next step का नाम, दूसरे step का नाम. I don't remember the name of this next step. I don't know if it has a name, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure. This one is also a kunde chal type step, and it is one that is very specific to the beat, because in that beat you hear the tol go and it goes with your hands. So this step mein tol ka taal aisa hota hai, right? So this step mein specific a movement hai on ka aisa. So इस step का नाम मुझे पता नहीं exactly, मैं check करूँगा, and I'll write in the comments for that. Okay. Question is, what about Bhangra for women? Same. Bhangra for men and women is the same thing. Bhangra is one dance for everybody. Okay. So this particular step, we don't need any props. Props nahi chahiye. Chimta, kunda, side pe rakho. Or what we need to do is we're just going to put our right hand on our waist. We're going to get wide and low. Okay. And with our hand, the same posture we're doing, the kunda chal earlier. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take our hand and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So and ek, कमरे के हिसाब से same line पे, फिर ऊपर, एकदम सिर के ऊपर, फिर वापस नीचे. Okay, वापस, and then and again, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. You also have one variation you can do with your thumb. So this one you can do 1, 2, 3. Instead of doing with your full hand and cutting, you can do with your thumb. din the nakka hoy, takka din the nakka hoy, takka din the nakka. If you have a kunda, you hold it the same way that you were doing the kunda chal. If you don't have a kunda right now, we can just put our hand on our hip. That's okay. That'll work. Okay. So let's try this real quick from the beginning. This new step. Okay. We're wide and we're low. Our feet are just going to bounce, bust, just like this. Ikado, 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 ikado. Simple, right? And one, and two, and one, and two. All right. And what we're going to do, we're going to go one and two, and one and two. Shoulder has to bounce. Must bounce the shoulder. Okay, मैं count करूंगा. I'll start the count. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. One more. 1, 2, 3. एक दो तीन फिर एक दो तीन फिर एक दो तीन. ठीक है? Very good. Remember, you can put your kunde on your shoulder. Yeah, you can just put your hand down as well. Both are correct. Either one is fine. Okay? So let's try this step one time with a big, big smile, and then हम music के साथ करेंगे. ठीक है? शुरू करें. 5, 6. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. Smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, एक और variation है. Remember, you can do with your thumb. If you do with your thumb, dip 1, 2, 3. Same movement पे. So one thumb up, yeah, and cut के that side. Okay, let's try with the music. Sorry about that. We'll do this again. Okay. Let's try it one more time. This time, let's try with our thumb. Thumb के साथ करेंगे. ठीक है? Okay. From the beginning. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. Last step, basic kunda chal that we do with what do you call, with kunda or with chimta, either one. You can do either way, or kato, it doesn't matter. This one, what we're going to do, I'm going to use kato for now. If you have kunda, much better. Again, I cannot use kunda because of the ceiling. Wide and low. Right hand, we're going to put up, all the way up in line. Palms, thumbs like this. Thumb is up, holding the kunda. Again, this is kato. I know it's not a kunda, but it's giving you an idea. And we're going to look at the top of the kunda. Normally it's tall. So you can look at the top of the kato in this case, or whatever stick you're using. And we're going to count. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 2 and 1 and 2, just like that, side posture. ये तो ये हमारा basic खुंडे के चाल है. Okay, so इस step से usually हो जाता है जब वो ताल का breakdown जो हो जाता है ना. So tak din tak din tak din nak din. That's the part where you do this. Okay, so let's try that together. You guys are not able to hear the music. Okay. Sorry, let's try that. I'll try one more time. Maybe it's getting blocked. I'm not sure. It could be possible this is getting blocked on YouTube. So one other question was, is it 4 times? No, you can do as many times as you want. It doesn't matter how many times you do the step. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't have a certain count. The count is just so 1 and 2, and you can do it as many times. Okay, let's try it. Bedi, I think somebody's asking for Bedi. Bedi, we have a tutorial already. So if you go to Learn Bhangra YouTube channel पे और हमारे ऐप जो free है Android और iOS devices के में, you can get the full Bedi tutorial उससे मिल सकता है. So सिर्फ YouTube पे type in करो Learn Bhangra Bedi, उसमें 5 minute का tutorial है, वहाँ से सीखो. That's the best place to learn Bedi. In this choreography, we're not going to use Bedi, so I don't want to take away time, but just go there. You're going to be able to hear. Okay? So let's try this Khunda Chal that I'm again using. Kato ke saath. Okay? We're going to try to put this all the way up, looking at the top of our Khunda. Arm is up, bouncing. Remember, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Ready? Let's try one time without music, then we'll do it music. Take time music ke bina, fir music ke saath. 5, 6. Here we go. Or eight, go, eight, go, eight, go, eight, go. Again, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Again, 1 and 2 and 1. One more time and 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to move on this step, अगर आपको move चाहिए, तो आगे पीछे ऐसा करना है. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Forward, and bring this one from the back forward as well too. Okay? Forward, back, forward, back. Sorry, that's confusing. Not forward, back. Forward to the left, forward to the right. Not forward, back. I'm thinking back way. Sorry. Very good. So left आगे, फिर right आगे, फिर left आगे, right. Yes. Okay? Let's try that with music. One last time. Here we go. So let's see. Let me see if there's any comments, questions. Let me go from here. Okay. So hopefully you can hear my voice now. Hopefully आप सुन सकते हैं मेरी आवाज. That was our 3 steps that we wanted to do for Kunde choreography. So the first one was Kunda Chal. Second one, I don't know the name of this one. I think it's basic Kunda Chal as well. Third one is also Kunda Chal as well, right? So there's different types of Kunde Chal. This is an old one. You can call old one. You can call this one common, most common. Okay. I have requests. Can I combine all the steps? Sure. Good idea. Okay. I'll do all 3 together one last time, and then I need to sign off. So I'll do that for you. No problem. And hopefully you dance with me too. Okay. I want to see everybody dance with me too. I can't see you, but I'm hoping you're dancing with me too. Let's try. Okay. So any other questions? Let's see if anybody has. And I will wait a second if anybody has any other questions. कोई सवाल है? पूछिए जी, पूछिए. Let's see what we have. Good. Perfect. Good. I'm glad the noise, the audio is coming. Okay. Chalo. Last time kariye. From the beginning. Let's try all these 3 steps together. I'll do it with the kato this time. Okay? Chalo. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Sorry, these 3 steps. एक minute. Whew, पानी चाहिए. Okay, a little bit better. Any questions about these Kunde steps? Anything I can help with? Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for joining from all over the world. India, Ludhiana, Chandigarh. Let's see. We have Argentina, El Salvador. Where else? Where else? Very good. Name of the song is not a song. This is a boli, and boli is like done on in folk. It's not a song per se. It's something people come up with. So if you go, if you want to, I'll post the link here where you can get it. 1 second. If you check this, Flower City Bhangra on Instagram, you can check that out, and you can get the boli from there. I don't think it's posted anywhere else. Pune, awesome, very nice. Thank you, everyone. Glad you enjoyed. Bahut bahut dhanyawad. Hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully you had some prop to be able to do this with. But if not, that's okay as well. You can do it without, any prop is fine. It's the same technique. Body technique is, so you don't have to worry about if you have a prop or not. Thank you guys. Share and support. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed. See you next week. In the meantime, remember, हम classes offer करते हैं. learnpangra.com/shop हिंदी में, English में और पंजाबी Cantonese में. Hopefully शायद Thursday को देखते हैं फिर plan करेंगे. But otherwise, if you want to learn in English, Hindi, Punjabi, we have those classes available. learnpangra.com/shop. And if you want to help donate to us, we're actually taking the money and sending it to charities that are fighting COVID. So I think our donation is almost up soon. If you have the means to be able to donate, there's a link posted in the YouTube link to be able to donate for those classes. Okay? Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And we will talk soon. Stay safe. Wash your hands. Keep doing Bhangra. Appreciate all your support and everything. And talk to you guys soon.